My name is Evan Lung, and I'm a Spanish education major with a minor in educational policy at Indiana University Bloomington. Today I'm going to be showing you around my e-portfolio, which is basically just an outline of what I've completed in college and things that will help me professionally in the future. So my beliefs on technology in the classroom are that students should be taught using technology, but not in every sense. It does allow for the enhancement of lessons and allows students to retain more knowledge, but in some situations it may not be appropriate for the lesson plan to include that in the structure of the lesson plan. So now we're going to head over to my gallery, and this is just a collection of 4 of my best works that I've completed during my studies at Indiana University. And the first object that I am going to be showing you is my problem-based learning lesson plan. And this lesson plan is based on the political climate in Venezuela. So the point of this lesson plan was to expose students to government situations that they aren't usually exposed to in the classroom, as foreign language classes don't usually go into politics or like the functionings of other countries when they're instructing their students. So the first thing that the students were supposed to do was they were supposed to research what the political climate is in Venezuela, and then kind of ponder about the different ways that they could have solved the problem that Venezuela is facing in their political climate. And then once they have figured out what problem they're going to address, they're supposed to debate among their group members about which way they're going to solve this problem. They're going to research the different effects that their solution to the problem will have on society in Venezuela. And then eventually they're going to put this all together into a final presentation in which they defend their decision on their solution. So down here we have the attention grabber, which is just a YouTube video that gives an idea of what the political climate is in Venezuela, and then a guided reading worksheet that the students can use to kind of base their research on. And then we have differentiation down here for different ability levels, demographics, different languages that the students speak, and then differentiation for students that don't have access to computers at home, some anticipated difficulties, and then the references that I gave to the students in the original worksheet. Next, we're going to go over to my production badge, and this is just a badge that I created in order to show the different ways that technology can be used to assess a student's progress in a certain subject. So in this case, I used vocabulary from a Day in My Life chapter of a Spanish book, and the student is basically supposed to explain how their day goes in Spanish through an ebook. And then once they have it completely done, they can turn it into me, and then we can put it into kind of like a classroom library that everyone can access and practice their Spanish more. So next we're going to go to my board game badge. This video culminates all of the different strategies that students will have learned about strategic searching on the internet, how to find reliable sources. So next we're going to move on to my Jeopardy badge, which is my personal favorite. So this badge is used as sort of a review game, which engages the students in a way that most other lessons won't. And the students will choose a category with a dollar amount, and then a question will pop up, and then whoever buzzes in first gets the opportunity to answer it, and if they get it right, they get the points. So I plan on using technology in my classroom in these various different ways. I'm mostly going to use technology in a way that will help them learn languages online, such as Duolingo or other websites like that. And then I'm also going to use online classroom management systems, such as Canvas or Google Classroom, so that way I can communicate with the students and their parents in a professional manner and make sure that the students are informed about what's going to be going on in class and what things they can expect to be learning about in the future.